Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm going to talk about this subject. I don't think I have talked about this subject yet. Maybe I did. If I did, then don't even watch this video. Um, but this is a subject of me and why I have so many of this particular Chucky doll. I actually have four of this particular Chucky doll. I have four. Um, Now, out of the four, I'm gonna show three. Out of the four, one of them is really beaten up. The arm from over time was like ripped, and I had to sew the arm back. And there's just no stuffing in the doll. Like the doll's just beat to crap. And before you say, oh, why did you buy it then? First of all, when I looked at photos and everything, I thought the doll was in, you know, pristine condition. I thought it was in pristine condition. It looked like it was in really good condition, but I was wrong. Hey though, I didn't pay $80 for it at least. I paid like I think 15 to 20 bucks for it when I bought it at the time. So, yeah. But I do got out of the four, three of them are like in tip-top condition. Um and this is why I'm gonna end up talking about, this is why uh, these particular dolls and why I have so many of them and everything. Heck, I even got the smaller 16 and the smaller 12-inch version of these dolls. But I'm going to talk about the life-size ones and, why I have so many of the life-size versions of these dolls out of every other Chucky doll that I have, and every other horror movie collection piece that I got. So I already know I made a bunch of videos on why, and talking about this is the original Chucky doll, and which is the truth, and that's one of the reasons why I have so many of this doll is because, I like it for what it is, and you might be like, oh, you just like it because it's the original Chucky doll, the first life-size one that came out. Yeah, you're right about that. I do. But I also I like the look of him, he's not like really like an Chucky from the movie, and a lot of people think, it doesn't look like Chucky from the movie. It ain't the original, life-size Chucky doll. It is, believe it or not. Back in the day, you could go to Spencer's to get this thing for $50 back in the day at Spencer's. You could get this for like I think 50 bucks, like majority of their dolls that they are now. Or maybe I think their newest one they sell that's plush is $60, but the old like scarred up Chucky dolls that you could buy were 50 bucks back in the day before they ended up recustomizing the doll and everything. But yeah, you could get this I think for 50 bucks back in the day, or at Spencer's, or you could go at a carnival. A lot of people say that it was a carnival prize. You could go and get it as a carnival prize. Other people say you could go and get it at a on the back of like the comic books for Child's Play back in the day. You could get it for like on the back of the books of Child's Play and stuff, or inside of the books of Child's Play, something like that. And I don't have proof of you can get it at Spencer's, but I do actually have a buddy that is Tom Cat. He's a YouTuber and he has many of this particular doll too. He has like 4 or 5 of them like I do. He has a bunch of them too. And he remembers back in the day when he was a kid, he remembers going to Spencer's and actually seeing the doll and stuff. He's seen like a bunch of them, he said, at Spencer's back in the day. So that's proof right there that they made them, and everything. And I don't have any proof of them, being from the carnival and being on the back of the Child's Play up comic books, but from what I have heard, that's what other people say as well. So, and I got one right here. This one's in great condition. His hair is fucking crazy. His hair is nuts, but he's in good condition. You can see he has the original buttons. The logo's still there. The feet are in great condition. The back of them is just in tip-top condition. There's like no rips. You might see some of this funny business down here. That's actually just the way that it was sewed. When you would buy it, that's how I always got these dolls. They always have this, type of like weird stitching on the back here. It's all sewed up, but still, then here's his tag right here on the back of them. But yeah, he's in tip-top condition. His hair's nuts, but he's in tip-top condition, and that's another reason why I have, trying to, show his face off here. His hair's crazy. But, there's what he looks like up close. That's what he looks like up close. There's some scuff marks. Not too much, though, however. Just a little bit on his face. But I could take those off with, nail polish removal if I wanted to. But, yeah, here's this one. Good condition, crazy fucking hair. Here's this one. Here's this one right here as well. This one is kind of packed weird. I don't know why. This one's fucking hair's nuts, though. I mean, look at this one. This one has a little bit of less stuffing. Actually, let me put this one down for a second. Like crap. This one, has his hair's just like, look at the ass. His head's a little bit, like, wobbly because, from over time, the stuffing that they would use for these dolls are really weird. You would think they're just stuffed with, like, normal cotton that most dolls are stuffed with nowadays. No, their stuffing is actually, like, hard material stuffing. I don't know if you can hear that. I honestly don't know if you can hear that. But, yeah, their stuffing is, like, really hard, cotton type, ballish. Like, there's some, like, weird, baby ball type stuffing material and, like, paper inside of them, too, of these dolls. There's, like, paper and there's, like, these weird, baby ball type stuffing material. It's not just normal cotton that most dolls are stuffed with nowadays. So. But, yeah. So. And this one, funny thing, I never noticed this one actually had this, but one day I was just messing around and, I was like, oh, the pocket's open up, and look what I found inside of this pocket. This is true, 100%, not even lying. I found this inside of his pocket, and if I can get it out. I'm trying to get it out. There we go. There. So, yeah, I was just messing around one day, and let me put him down. But yeah, he's in good condition too, and his hair is fucking nuts as well. His hair is crazy as well. But I was just messing around one day, and I was like, well, he's in good condition. And I kind of felt something like in his pocket. I look in his pocket, and I'm like, oh, this is neat. This doll normally doesn't come with this nowadays. And it's a little bit out of word. Hold on. There we go. It came with the tag, and I don't know if the person knew that it was in there or what, but yeah, he actually came with the tag, and this is the tag that the dolls came with back in the day too. So, and I even have proof of it because I got a third one to show you. But yeah, so it was in his pocket, and I never knew that until like a week ago because I was messing around and seen it in his pocket there. So and now I just keep it in his pocket, tucked away. I don't really mess with it. I just keep it in the pocket, tucked away. So, but yeah. This one, I might be like, why is his head so wobbly compared to the other one? Again, it's just because of the stuffing material they use over time. It's not because, he was ripped or anything like that. Just sometimes the stuffing material from over time in these dolls, the stuffing will, like, disintegrate and shit. It's really weird, and it won't do anything to the fabric. Like, the fabric won't rip open from it and stuff, but the stuffing will just, like, disintegrate, like, mostly in the arms area. Like, the arms will really, disintegrate a lot, and the arms will be, like, kind of, like, deflated looking, and it'll look all weird. But, yeah, and I'm surprised that I actually found, like, 3 of these that don't have that, a problem. I mean, this one has that problem in the neck a little bit, but it's still very stuffed, as you can see. So, but yeah. Then I got this one right here that is autographed. I think I showed this one in a video. This one's autographed. You can really hear the stuffing in this one, however, and again, I think it's just because the way that it's packed and everything, it's not ripped. This one, however, right here is another one that I got. Here's the original tag, still attached to his hand, never been removed. Here's the tag, never been removed. Here's his face with his crazy hair. Now this one, for some odd reason. I don't know why, if it's just because of it's old and stuff, but this one, however, you can actually move the head, as you can see. His head has some articulation compared to the other two. Again, I don't know why. The head does have some articulation, however, so... And his head has never came off, too, by the way, but you can see you can move his head back and forth, which is a cool little thing, I guess. But, yeah, so... And, here's the back of him. The back of him, once again, sewed like the other two. No rips, no nothing. I think this arm right here has, like, that deflating problem with the arm, but, like, up top, though, is really packed still. But down low, like, right over here, is kind of, like, in this section, it's kind of, like, starting to deflate. So, but I just try to move some of the stuffing that's in the arm back into there, if I want to. I don't try really opening these dolls up. I don't try doing anything like that. If they got the deflating problem, I just, leave it alone. And because, they're old and, they're, once again, the first life-size ones that you could get back in the day. They're first big life-size ones, so... and then, oh yeah, this one actually is the autographed one I forgot to say. On the front there, it says, "My Chucky." I don't know if you can, read that. It says, "My Chucky," on the front there. Then on the bottom, the foot right here, the foot, on the bottom of the foot, it's autographed right there as well, so, by Alex Vincent and Brad Dourif, and everybody should know who Brad Dourif is. He's Chucky. But Alex Vincent is Andy Barkley, the kid from the movie, so... and I actually got this doll for a reasonable price since it's autographed with the original tag. No, rips, nothing like that, so, got it for an actual really good price. And then this one, it's weird, this one right here has all of its hair still, as you can see. It has all of its hair, but in some areas the hair is faded, and I think it's just because it's old and, and some other people say, too, if you leave these dolls in the sunlight, or, like, by the sunlight, by, like, the windows and stuff, apparently their hair can turn, like, yellowish and stuff, and that's what has happened to this doll, but all of his hair is still there, and it's not that noticeable, honestly. It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. It doesn't look that bad, but, yeah, so, like, in the front here, you can more see it in the front of his, face, but on the back of him and everything, it's really not that noticeable, so. But, yeah, that's why I got, 3 of this doll, and, a lot of people are like, you should sell it, you should, I don't have any interest really in selling my stuff. I mean, shit, I am thinking about selling that, Beat It Up one for, like, $10, $5 to $10. I mean, if someone's interested, I'm glad to sell that on eBay. I don't really know how eBay works, but, Beat It Up condition one or whatever, that's in horrible condition. If you want it for $10, be my guest, hit me up and I'll try, putting it on eBay and everything. But, yeah, I don't even know if I'm really gonna sell it, I mean, but, I would like to actually get rid of that one because it's in bad condition and everything, but, yeah, so, but these ones, however, these 3 that I showed you, this one right here, if I can put them all on the camera here, this one, and then, I'm trying to put them all on the camera here, and then this one, come on, Chucky, come on, and then this one, all 3 of these dolls are actually in tip-top condition, so, yep, I got 3 of them, and I'm not looking to sell any of these 3, so, I'm trying to put him right there, put him right there. So that's why, I have so many of this doll. Right now, I actually don't, honestly want any more of this life-size one, and I know it's weird, I have so many of this life-size doll, but, I got so many of them now. I got 3 of them, even plus the smaller ones, but the smaller ones weren't made to be, the first Chucky doll that, came out. The first actual Chucky dolls that came out, by the way, were the Stuck-a-Chuck dolls. And then when they ended up making this particular doll, This was the first one that you could get that was life-sized back in the day for the Child's Play movie promotion Chucky dolls. So, but that's, why I have so many of them, and that's why, I collect so many of them. I do have some, other ones of, like, doubles of the 1996 Chucky doll, but besides that, that's why I have a lot of the 1991 dolls, because, number one, they're rare as shit, and finding them in that good of condition never really comes at that often. Um, and number two, it's the first life-size one that came out. You can't just have one of the first life-size one that came out. And number three, I just really like the way that doll is. I like how it's stuffed. I like the way that it's made. I just do. It's a weird looking Chucky, but it's a cool, design of the Chucky doll, that they made. So, a lot of people give it criticism for it not looking like Chucky and and everything like that. And I understand, I understand that it looks nothing like Chucky. I get that, but just because it looks nothing like Chucky does not mean it's the original first life-size one. And if you don't believe me, look it up. Look up 1991 Chucky dolls on Google, and you will see a bunch of pictures of them. So, you mostly probably see the smaller ones, but if you keep scrolling down, you'll probably see a picture of the life-size one, and, just a little hint on Google and stuff. But, yeah, so, but, yeah, and that's why, I have so many of these 1991 dolls, because, again, I like how they look. I like, I like how they look. They're rare, hard as fuck to find in good condition nowadays, with even tag, and, they're, just so unique, and, so, and you can't have, just one of the original life-size Chucky doll. Like, let's say if I was gonna end up selling one of them, at least I got 2 or 3 more to hold on to. But like I said, though, I do want to actually sell that beat-it up condition one. I mean, if y'all are interested in that beat-it up one, I don't think anybody will be, but if you're interested, then maybe I could end up putting it on eBay, and then for, I don't know, it's the lowest price that I could go is, 10 to 15 bucks is I would do. So, or, but I don't think I could sell it for $5. I don't think that's, but I think 10 to 15 bucks would be. So, but, yeah, so anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and, that's legitimately the first life-size ones you could get back in the day. A lot of people don't even know about this style, but, in my opinion, it's a fucking cool-ass style. See you guys later.